This perilous journey starts with a boy living with his parents, afraid to make change. If a joke sounded offensive, he would rearrange. He was afraid to talk in collaborations in fear of sounding strange. But he wasn't afraid of aiming for greatness. And for that, I envy him. With every penny and dime, he spent all of his time trying and failing and trying and crying, but he loved every second of it. He realized he could be himself and not care what people forewarn. There was no expectations. There was no need to conform. He could try for trying's sake. He loved what he did because he did what he loved. He loved laughter. There was nothing greater than the sound of laughter for this boy. It was happily ever after he would use as a toy to escape the chains of reality, to escape the bonds of formality, fearing the ever so creeping, inevitable normality. Life has locked doors to tell you what to be and how to feel, but laughter was the key for this boy. To unlock the doors of joy was the only thing he loved more than himself. Through his journey, he found people he would later call friends and eventually call family. Together they made an unspoken pact. Together, they would unlock the doors and attack sadness or grief for thousands of others, in fact. Together, they would try to make life a better place, not only for themselves, but for anyone willing to join them. The together I'm talking about is not a group of squares. I'm talking about the thousands that came together and renounced their cares. Together we made that special place, a place in space full of warm embrace. We're each part of a whole that is bigger than we could ever imagine. This boy had never been happier. He had family. He had no need. And then something changed. In came greed. Greed is not a feeling you accept. Greed is not an action or regret. Greed is a hand over your eyes. Greed is your own demise that blinds you from every thought but your own. Blinds us from every thought we've ever known. This boy was lost. Where was the boy that flew to fly higher? Where was the boy that loved to inspire? Where was the boy who did because he could? Where was the boy who loved because he should? When did the family become a bureaucracy, answering and following automatically, so hypnotically? We are each veins pumping systematically. We are here. We are one. Greed is no longer blinding this poor boy. Together, a family, let's try for try's sake. Let's inspire and not forsake. Let's spread love and not despair. For together we cannot compare the power we have when we are one. Because the changes we have made cannot be undone. This is not a theory I need to defend. This is not something I recommend. This is needed. I hope through the rhymes the message has not been depleted. This is not a trend like the joy in the long weekend. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything. But selfless love has no end.